Lord Buddha's teachings provide us with many important lessons in life. Today, I will tell you a story that explains the 8 benefits of feeding bread to a dog. This story is set during Buddha's time when a man asked Buddha a question, and Buddha gave him a profound lesson. Through this story, we will understand the importance of kindness and compassion. Once upon a time, Lord Buddha was traveling through a forest with his disciples. On their way, they came across a village. The villagers came to meet Buddha, seeking his blessings. Among them was a man named Anand, who approached Buddha and asked, "Lord, I have heard that feeding bread to dogs brings numerous benefits. Could you explain the reason behind this?" Buddha smiled and said, "Yes, Anand, this is true. Feeding dogs not only gives you worldly benefits but also spiritual rewards. Listen carefully now, and I will tell you the 8 benefits of feeding bread to a dog." Buddha said, when you feed any living being, especially a dog, you nurture compassion and kindness within yourself. This is a feeling that not only calms your mind but also has a positive influence on those around you. Practicing compassion is one of the greatest virtues in life. Buddha continued, feeding a dog is a simple way to diminish your ego. We all carry some level of pride within us. When you feed an animal, which is weaker and dependent on you, your ego dissolves, and humility is born. Buddha explained, a person who feeds animals like dogs enhances their good karma. This is a righteous act that positively affects the cycle of your karma. It will bring you beneficial results in this life and in future lives. He said, when you feed a hungry dog, you spread positive energy within yourself and the dog. This energy transforms your surroundings into a positive atmosphere and brings peace and happiness into your life. Buddha added, if you are facing difficulties or suffering and you serve animals like dogs, your suffering gradually diminishes. By connecting with the loyalty and devotion of dogs, you can find solutions to your problems. It acts as a form of spiritual healing. Buddha taught, spending time with animals like dogs teaches your patience and tolerance. When you feed a dog, you understand its hunger and develop empathy. These qualities help you in other aspects of life as well. Buddha said, feeding bread to dogs increases your respect and affection for all living beings. When you provide food to a small creature, you realize that every life is important and deserves respect. Lastly, Buddha said, a person who selflessly feeds dogs will attract wealth and prosperity into their life. It is a law of nature that when you give without expecting anything in return, it comes back to you in some form. Anand listened carefully to Buddha's words and was deeply moved by his teachings. He understood that feeding dogs is not merely a small act but a means to develop kindness, compassion, empathy, and freedom from ego. Through this simple act, one can bring positive changes in life. Buddha then said to Anand, remember, Anand, this world is governed by karma. What you give will come back to you. So always remain kind and show compassion and love to all living beings. Hearing this, Anand made a vow to always serve dogs and other animals, and in doing so, enrich his life. This story teaches us that kindness and compassion not only impact an individual but also have a positive effect on society as a whole. Feeding animals like dogs is not just an act of charity, but it also brings peace and happiness to our own hearts.